Alright guys, I was messing around with some kettlebell bottoms up exercises for grip and wrist strength, okay? Combine those words for a minute, rip strength. Wrist and grip strength, okay? So basically you would you would hold it by the handle, and for instance, if you're doing like a wrist curl, you would keep the bottom of the kettlebell in line with your knuckles the entire time, which takes a whole ton of grip strength. And also, since the lever arm is increased, it becomes an even harder wrist curl. So it doesn't really feel like let's say you have a 20-pound kettlebell. That 20 pounds will feel more like, 30 or 40 pounds or something, I mean, it's going to be really, really hard. Anyways, I'm searching this just to get more ideas of, what kind of other movements can I do with this exercise? How far can I take it? What have other people done? And this asshole comes up, man. He's an old meme at this point, but we got freaking, what's his freaking name again? I think it's Joel Seedman, right? I don't know if his name's on here. Look at this entire novel of explanation why this is a great exercise. So he calls this reverse bottoms up bicep curl. Now, bottoms up means at the bottom of the kettlebell, right? The weighted portion, the heavier portion below the handle, it's going to be pointed up, right? He calls this reverse bottoms up. Why even call it, first of all, reverse bottoms up? Why not just call it, regular? You know what I mean? You don't even have to, there's no adjective required there. Why does he even have the term bottoms up or reverse? He could just call it bicep curl with kettlebells. Because look at this movement, guys. Look how dumb this shit is. Dr. Joel Seedman. Pretty sure this guy graduated from the University of Georgia, same place I graduated. Fucking embarrassment. This is a reverse bottoms up, aka he's just holding it from the bottom. There's gotta be a better frickin'. Look how weak this guy's hamstrings are, by the way. Look at his heels popping off the ground. Let me reverse that a little bit. Here's my thing with this guy. He's weak as shit. Look at this. Those look like maybe, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt and say 15 kilogram kettlebells. But look at his heels. They're popping off the ground. Because his posterior chain's so weak, it can't even support him. I mean, am I wrong? Who does curls like this? It's like he can't even stand up straight. His hamstrings are non-existent. No ass, no hamstrings. But he's got arms for days. Oh god, dude. This guy's an old meme at this point, I know, but it's just, he came up when I was looking at bottoms up kettlebells. And he has this joke of an exercise. And this strange thing about this guy is all about the partial range exercises, right? And he claims the partial range is optimal. So, look at this, right? Again, old news. I'm sorry if it's old news and you just skip this video, whatever. But if you never heard of this asshole, look at this shit. The variation keeps you from fully straining the arms. This creates enormous tension on the biceps because you're locked into that sweet spot of the movement where there's maximal activation and no relaxation. You're not going to be relaxed if you're holding a weight. I don't see, this is the thing, he has this whole thing oh, well, there's plenty of research out there. I've studied this, and, we've, hooked up electrodes, and during this, 30 whatever degrees of flexion, the arms are more activated, so we're going to focus on that alone. So like, alright, have fun having the weakest tendons ever. You know what I mean? Full range of motion is good for you if you're not, you know, fucked up or anything. Like, look at this, man. It optimizes wrist mechanics. Like, what are you talking about? Many people lack the ability to keep the wrists locked during curls. Yeah, because they're fucking weak. Correct the weakness. You know, don't cover it up. It can produce strain on the surrounding connective tissues. Yeah, that's a good thing, dude. It's how you fucking get stronger in your connective tissues. This guy sucks ass, man. I can't believe that, like, his videos are popular enough to where I fucking, you know what I mean, where I freaking type in bottoms up kettlebell and this shit comes up. It's like the 5th video or some shit. Like, damn, dude. And this is on T Nation. Of course, it's 5 years ago. Again, kind of an old meme, guys, but this guy's still around, man. I mean, you can look at his Instagram or whatever. Like, he's like a millionaire, dude, for coaching, and he's a damn snake oil salesman. You know what I mean? But who knows, guys? Maybe I'm the idiot. You know, maybe I'm the guy who needs a PhD from University of Georgia and whatever the hell, physiology or some shit, kinesiology. Maybe I'm the asshole. But, I don't know. Again, can we just look at the... This guy's all about stability, right? He'll be on fucking, you know, stability balls, bossy balls, or whatever. Doing squats and shit. I'm so stable in my joints. Watch his heels lift up when he's curling. Do you see that? See that? Let me back it up a little bit. See that? Look at that. He's so weak he can't even frickin' brace himself when the kettlebells are in front of his body. Probably because he never works full ranges of motion in squats or deadlifts, so his hamstrings are teeny tiny. I don't know, I guess I'll stop talking shit, guys. Watch this asshole try to sue me for, like... I don't know. I don't know if he's litigious, I doubt he is, but... Oh, God. I can't handle it, guys. Dr. Joel Seedman. Let me look this asshole up some more while I'm at it. Dr. Joel... This doesn't come up very easily anymore. Maybe it's, slowly dying. Look at that, he's not even the first Dr. Joel. Okay. Okay, 18.4 thousand subscribers. Alright, maybe it's just popular on Instagram and not so much on YouTube. This guy's popular as shit on Instagram, though. I think he had like 2 million followers last time I was on Instagram. The truth about squat depth.
Activate those feet. Slow. Nice.
Like, bro, that's not a squat.
Excellent. Perfect. Up. Activate those feet. Slow.
It's all about, look, and then his whole thing is eccentric isometrics, right? I guess what he's trying to say, he's focusing on the eccentric, the lowering portion, or the negative portion of the exercise, and then also the isometric at the bottom.
Oh, nice.
At the 90 degrees. Now, I somewhat agree that at 90-degree joint angles, those are probably the most beneficial angles to train isometrics. But you can do a whole damn squat, like all the way down as far as you can go with good posture. You know what I mean? And then you can come back up and you can pause at 90 degrees for a few seconds and then finish. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't get why he claims, I'm sure he's got all kinds of studies and research on this, guys, of like why you shouldn't go past 90 degrees, but I don't know. I mean, I train 90 degree, you know, isometrics on their own, but also do full range of motion exercises like frickin', you know what I mean? I'll do like a damn 90-degree lock off, overcoming isometric pull, but then I'll also do like full range of motion 100-pound pull-ups, you know what I'm saying? And like my freaking joints are fine, guys. Like my shoulders feel great, elbows feel great, you know what I mean? I'm strong as shit. Look at this guy in the NFL, trained by this big kid. Here's the thing, if you're already in the NFL, you're already strong and athletic as shit. You can get trained by the most dumbass motherfucker ever. And probably still, you know, respond well. Because you're obviously, you know, you're going to be a high responder. You're going to respond easily to exercise and respond well to exercise. If you're like a frickin' elite level athlete with mad genetics, you know what I mean? So frickin' Ronald McDonald can train your ass and you're still gonna grow muscle. Plus all these guys probably on steroids and shit too, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not gonna say this guy in particular is, but you know, obviously there's steroids in pro sports.
Make those feet slow.
Let me look at this other shit. Craziest core and back exercise ever. Spider-Man Renegade. What? Spider-Man Renegade Wall Row. He has all these like weird. I gotta give him props on like the marketing, because using all these kind of terms like Spider-Man and shit like that, and Renegade, which are kind of like buzzwords. I'm sure it's getting views for this, especially on Instagram and TikTok and shit. Let's look at this one. Hey guys, I was trying to talk over this video, but it was way too freaking loud and you can't understand me, so while I'm editing this, just doing a voiceover here, just making fun of this exercise and the range of motion of it all, and you know how wide the legs are. Like, you know, this is barely a stability exercise if your legs are that wide. Like, look how wide her base is. If her feet were together, that would be like more of a stability exercise. I don't know. Just more excessive, fancy looking, you know, clickbait BS from Dr. Joel, dickhead. No offense to this athlete, it's all him. He's the one to blame. Dr. Joel shithead. Look at this guy. Plate swings. Kind of like kettlebell swings, I guess.
Hey guys, it's Joel Seaman here. I'm going to be talking about an exercise today that I think is a great alternative to performing traditional kettlebell swings that we want to use for any type of swinging movement or squatting, any type of movement. We're talking about swinging for it.
Oh yeah, here we go. The oblique sling. I mean, that was a buzzword he was using for a long time.
Up higher. Right there. There you go. Good. That's nice right there. Yup.
I can see how this
Put up.
You know, how this could be like a good, you know, look at that, contralateral. I don't know what he's saying with oblique. He's like trying to coin terms for himself. Oblique sling. This is just a contralateral exercise, right? One hip flexor is basically working while the opposite arm is pressing, so it's a contralateral exercise, which is great for, like, you know, core strength and stability for sports. But I mean, come on, man. What does this put a band on a dumbbell shit? Like, how long does it take to set this shit up when you could be doing like so much, I don't know, simpler and way more effective exercises that you can use progressive, you know, that you can apply the principle of progressive overload on, like, way easier. Like, what are you gonna do? Just like put the dumbbell back more, use like a heavier band to progress this exercise? Seems silly to me.
Good. Nice job. Higher. Right there. There you go.
And again, look, 90 degrees.
Good. That's
90
nice
degrees,
right there. Yup.
Yeah, that's nice right there. Only 90 degrees. That's how you're going to grow, guys. Oh, also take these steroids. Don't forget steroids, because you're a pro athlete. You need the steroids, guys. I guess I'm done ranting about this asshole. Don't sue me, bro.